Hey, my name is Undine. I make videos about minimalism and mindfulness, and today's video is going to be about the difference between extreme minimalism and normal minimalism. Before we get into this, I want to say that there is no definition competition here. Everyone has their own kind of minimalism. I just want to point out the major differences that I see because I have experienced both. I have been a minimalist for 18 years now, and many years of that I was an extreme minimalist with almost no furniture and not many items in my kitchen and all these things. So I want to point out the differences that I see, and maybe it helps you to decide which one is for you. Maybe let's start with moderate minimalism. That's not where I started. I was rather extreme from the beginning. But I think for many people this decluttering process, minimalization process starts with getting rid of a few things and then working towards having less. I think it's a slow process for most people. For me it wasn't. I have also made a video about that. I kind of decluttered everything that I had in 2 days. But that's not for everyone. So maybe you are just starting out and you're just decluttering things and giving things away. So you might want to become a moderate minimalist first, but you might already be thinking about extreme minimalism because it is a very intriguing thing. For me, it really wasn't such a big topic back then. The term minimalism didn't exist. We actually called it purismus or purism. Is there such an English word? And I knew no one who lived like that apart from myself. Not really. Anyway, just this whole process of working towards having less is already a minimalist mindset. And I think everyone who just started doing that can already feel it, how much strength it can give a person, how fulfilling it can feel to get rid of those things. But it can also be exhausting. So for me, the point where moderate minimalism starts is when you really have that first thought of getting rid of things and you have the wish to own less. And it ends where you still want to maintain some sort of comfort, like owning furniture and all the things you need for convenience. Like, for instance, I didn't have a toaster or stove for a long time, and I also didn't have a fridge or hot water because I just didn't feel the need for it. So for me, that was extreme minimalism. But later, I had a lot of books because I was just big time into reading, and I got a lot of books, but I still had no table or a bed. And so you can see it can even be different in different aspects of your life. You can be a kitchen minimalist, but maybe you are a books minimalist. You don't have any books, you have an ebook reader or something like that, and that's perfectly fine. So maybe this is a good point. Why do we need these labels after all? I mean, I need them for YouTube because people are interested in that topic and I like to talk about that topic. So obviously I am using that term to speak about it and to tag my videos. So, but for you, really think about it. Is this important? Is it important whether you are an extreme minimalist or a normal minimalist or a beginner minimalist? I think it really doesn't matter, and I think it's more important to just find your own style, to just find your own minimalism and be fine with that. And if at some point you feel that you're drawn toward the extreme and that it gives you a little kick, like that's what it was for me, like if you experience that, then well, go for it. It feels good to get rid of things. Just try to do it like in a sustainable way, please. I don't know, I can totally relate to that urge. I can totally relate to the high that it gives someone to have so little things. Even to just be in a room where there's really nothing in it, like just a mattress or a hammock, or when you look at your empty closet or wherever usually things accumulate in normal households, and you just open that thing and you look at it and you're like, I don't have that. I mean, I totally get it. It's empowering. And I think that is really the most important thing about minimalism. Minimalism is enabling you to, I don't know, be your better self or just enjoy your life more. And as long as it's doing that, it's fine and it doesn't need a label. So I don't know whether I'm an extreme minimalist or a normal minimalist. I think by not owning a bed and some sort of convenient items, some people would say that I am extreme, but I don't think so, because in other areas of my life I have much more things. For instance, I have a bunch of books because I still like reading, and I don't want to get rid of my books because I want my kid to grow up in this room where there are some books. I want her to have like a little bit of this intellectual vibe, so I'm not getting rid of any of them. Oh, and maybe you would like to tell me what you are definitely not getting rid of in your minimalist journey. I would really like to hear about your favorite material items, or maybe also the things that you are keeping for your kids if you have any, or for your friends, or for whatever reason. Just let me know. And that's it. Sun is gone. Going home now too.